You look for an item that deals magic damage as well as lets you deal even more damage during a teamfight, then you got the right place for Riftmaker Nunu. Enjoy the video.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
What's up, snowboarders, and welcome to patch 11.14. Today we are playing Riftmaker Nunu and see these two guys that definitely try to do something, but we are intending to go for Riftmaker, as I just said. And since our bottom lane doesn't have the best follow-up here in this game, because they are Ashe and Karma, we are looking for either getting our mid lane fed, because that's Akali, and getting your assassins fed is always a snowbally situation, which is especially nice to have for Nunu, since you love those snowballs way too much. And if not, we can most likely also gank the set, since top lane will be really volatile, since both of them are melee, and I'm definitely looking for some trades there. As the Warwick also has grabs of the Undying, which means he is looking for those fights to proc his grabs of the Undying a ton. Alright, so if I'm ganking this lane, which should be in a good spot right now, leads out, I can take my W here. Lane is pushed in, but the wave just got destroyed by the tower, and Ziggs doesn't have any wards there so far, so we can definitely go for that. And this should be his flash, which is the reason why I turned a little bit left there. Okay, I'm sorry for taking that kill. I didn't quite get how much damage was dealt there. But since we are playing with an AP build, taking kills on Nunu isn't as bad. Alright, so first gank of the game, pretty successful so far. And now we can just resume with jungling. However, if I'm taking this Raptor camp, which I do a lot by accident. Reason being, if you just gank mid lane, you now don't have the rep buff for the scuttle fight, which might be really important. And since I took Raptors, I don't have enough time to also take Red buff there, which means I'm taking a little bit of risk here if I have to deal the Diana there, and thus taking Red buff would be better than just taking Raptors. But it seems I don't actually need to use my smite here for now. I want to keep it near here. Set is still in the lane, that's good for us. However, we haven't reached level 4 as well, since we couldn't take the red buff, as I've already stated, but also because we couldn't do the clear that I would have loved to do. However, it's still one shot of WR Peasantry. Okay, no. I would have loved if the Warwick was also able to get that assist there, because then it would be 50% more gold for the team. And right now, while I would love to go for the bottom scuttler, if I'm taking that path, I still didn't take my red buff or Crux here, so I can't just go for the bottom scuttler there. If I had taken the bottom scuttler, I would have needed to walk from here to the bottom scuttler, but again, I wouldn't have had my red buff here, so there was no good way to take that bottom scuttler. And are they doing it? Okay, this is the set. Dang it. First we can see the Ziggs over there, and oh boy, that's the worst gank. Yeah, this is the bottom lane experience. True bottom lane. Unlocked. Okay, and that recall I was charging up was some kind of stupid tablet, because I thought, okay, I took Crux, which means I cleared my topside jungle, right? No, I didn't. And with 1.8k gold, we can definitely get a good back here. But honestly, I would love to get Leeching Lear, as well as Boots and Darkseer, because that would be like the optimal buy I could hope for, I think. Or rather, I want to be at 1.95k gold, which allows me to buy these 3 items, and it's even better now because I even get a control rod as well. So first blood plus 2 kills, and 1.5 clearing times to clearing a jungle gets you that amount of gold. Alright, and if I get another chance at a good gank, I of course will go for it, as usual. Alright, they seem to be getting that kill. MF is not having a good day here. But so is my bottom lane, since they just got 4-manned. This lane is interesting. I think if I tip the favor a little bit into Warwick here, which, by the way, is actually in the lead here, I think, because of that big wave he got, which means he has XP and most likely level advantage pretty soon. I would love if he could tell me that, because I would really love to know how much experience he actually needs for that. And if I did, I could maybe go for another gank, but if not, he's most likely also reaching level 6 there. Okay. Akali doing her job. Yeah, and this is the reason why it was so important to get that early gank there, because then, yeah. See, exactly what I told you. His experience advantage has hit the level 6 a little bit earlier than his opponent on the lane, and thus he was able to kill off the set there, due to that wave being so terrible for setted there. I'm not quite sure if this is actually a good move here. I see. Yeah, Ziggs can do that. And of course Diana is trying to spot me out. I can't currently go for this Drake because the lane is pushed in and support is still in base, or rather it's returning to lane, which means we are not getting the Drake right now, if we even get it. But it's only the first Drake, so it doesn't matter too much. Of course we would love to have every single Drake. And I guess I'm getting that blue buff here, because we couldn't see Diana anywhere, but if I had done it correctly, I wouldn't have used my smite on the Scuttler. I was just impatient and wanted that Scuttler to be done. However, we can see Diana here on bottom lane, and thus we know that she can't take our blue buff, because this one belongs to us and she doesn't want it. Alright, where do I want to go? I think I'm going towards mid lane, and I'm taking this path behind it to roll my snowball into the wall because I'm bad at this game. Question of the day, it's time for that. What was the dumbest thing you've ever seen one of your smartest friends do? And you even know the guy, he's called MFDB on YouTube. At least I assume most of you know him. And he loves to, if there's, how do you say this, a circular traffic in the streets while you're driving it with your car. He actually took the, didn't take the turn when he needed to. And then, because he absolutely needed to take that turn there, yeah, whatever, Warwick, here's your mute. Because he absolutely wanted to turn there in, like, the first exit of that circular traffic. I have no clue, give me a second, I'm gonna look that up. This is embarrassing. Kreise, we call it Kreisen. T22. No, that's not it. Nice. I've never seen that word. Eisverkehr. Maybe. A roundabout. Okay, so Phil went into the roundabout, took the didn't take the right exit when he wanted to, and then he reversed in the roundabout just to get that exit. And he felt so happy doing it because he had no clue in that very moment how people actually get that exit in a roundabout when they miss it. 10 minutes later, you realize how dumb it sounded. Okay, so let me know what the smartest friend did to get a good laugh there. And okay, no, I don't even need to, but I wish I would have been there. Alright, I still don't have my red smite here. And Diana can do whatever she wants there. This wave, by the way, I need to take it actually. I just want to get my red smite here. It looks very odd, I know. And I absolutely know that this Warwick is about to flame ping me, but who cares? You can't get this wave, man. Like, I definitely would love you to have it. And this situation right here is even better. Because right now we are deleting a tower plating. Ah, I hit too early. We are deleting a tower plating right now. Or not. Yeah, he's definitely flame pinging me, I can smell it. Okay, I tried not to take too many of those creeps, but who knows. Anyway, if I had taken the entire wave properly, I would probably had my Riftmaker there, but since Diana blocked the snowball, there was no chance at that. However, there might be a chance at killing her instead. So let's ping our top laner to us and enjoy this. Okay, it wasn't necessary, but normally I'm not assuming I have that much damage. Ooh, I need to react. It's my fault if he dies now. But normally I'm assuming... Oh, this is good. This is really good. Nice. I love it. And he absolutely missed that explosive satchel. His... Is it his W or E? The knockback ability of his. So yeah, if Warwick had died there, it would have been my fault because I didn't react properly. But I did, so yeah, I take it. And now I can take Crux as well, since I wasted time by helping out my mate. And so far I'm really digging this build. But this is only because I'm having a good snowball. And thus, of course, AP build is able to pop off. However, I think that Hextech Rocket build will most likely still be the best iteration of AP Nunu, since you have that little extra dash that you need to catch up in order to root down the enemies if your snowball isn't enough, or if the enemy is a little bit more mobile. And holy, why is there so many pink wards? Love it. Why is there no ward of Warwick? Okay, I can't build the Sorcerer shoes. And normally I'm going for Void stuff here, and I think I will do the same. Or even go a little bit more tanky. I haven't Fear Risers built enough for now. But I think since you're snowballing, I think it is best if you also get those other items that increase your potential of actually snowballing the game. And I think Diana just took my blue buff. Okay, no she didn't, because else she would have a blue buff in her bar. So we're gonna take that, but can you like... She has no hawk shot ready. Okay, I need to go there to actually check. That's fine. And since Nunu Q is able to execute it like that, easy. I didn't take this crump in a long time, which we can see by it only being level 6, since whenever a camp spawns, it takes the average level of the entire band people playing, and until you kill it, it doesn't respawn at a high level. So that means it also grants less experience. And right now I need to lens here in order to see if D6 knows what I'm doing. He seems not to know, but he still has a satchel, right? But he totally missed. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Just charging that through and getting the heal here. So slow, and she has so many dashes if she does it like that. Yeah, I shouldn't have flashed, but I thought I could maybe get away since I'm used to having phase rush, and then I'm having way more speed. But no, and she was of course able to block me out. If I had played this correctly, I would have most likely needed to not red smite D6. No, then I wouldn't have killed D6, but... Okay, yeah, it's still the correct decision. If I had done this correctly, I would have first scouted for Diana. And even if I realized that she was there, I could have still played around it. Pressure D6 into them thinking I would try to kill D6, but instead I could have baited the Diana into killing me, kept holding onto my ult, and instead red smited her, waited for her to proc her ult. And if she doesn't proc her ult, she doesn't have the damage to kill me. But if she uses it too early, then I can actually kill her instead. Because then I get the HP shield from my ult, and also the reduced damage on my W, which means I can most likely kill her. This is bad, by the way. Because if I'm doing this wrong, then the Blitzcrank will actually hook me into the tower. And right now, this was the correct way. I wanted to take that because I'm playing AP Nunu, but it's fine. Having that kill on your assassin once more is good. Also, this ward right here is extremely bad, and I kind of want to drop this ward, but you see a lot of times where this ward doesn't reveal this side of the Dragon Pit, or if you let it stay closer to the edge of the Dragon Pit, it doesn't actually work because it doesn't prevent your vision from there. So that ward, bad. Especially if you're on this side of the map, because the enemy is able to place wards over the wall there, which means you can't spot them with this pink ward, and then it's useless. Not exactly useless, but it has way less use. Right. Only we're able to get Sorcerer shoes with the last back. Would love to go back with 1.655, 1,655 gold, because then I would be able to get both of these. Right, how much XP? Oh, that's fine. Prevent the Blitzcrank from killing those wards. If he stays there, we actually deal a ton of damage to him. That's... Why am I so bad? Use the ult. Okay, this doesn't work, because I'm bad at this game. Ooh. Okay, so what did I do wrong here? If I had played it correctly, I would have skipped the Blitzcrank, realized that my bottom laners are about to fight, and had out the Ashe. Then we could have maybe collapsed onto the Blitzcrank, since I would have been able to prevent the Ashe and Karma from dying. Well, Karma didn't, but Ashe did. And thus I could have played that way better. Happens though. Who do I need? Blitzcrank, okay. But yeah, this actually works way better than I thought it would. I also like the Omni-Event part of it, because that means I'm even getting some regeneration from my spells here, apart from, of course, my Q ability. Alright, so next I definitely would love to take the Rift Turret, which only spawns once this game, it seems, because I didn't take the other one. And we can spot the Diana on mid lane. Okay, yeah, Good thing I moved, because Blitzcrank is there as well. Which means I can actually help out the Akali. At least I hope so. Yeah, oh, this is beautiful. Sorry for that lag, I had that as well. Nice. Yeah, this was beautiful. And again, if I hadn't moved immediately there, after spotting Akali fighting, I would not have gotten that kill, and Akali would have died. Another one, by the way. No need to ult. Oh, delicious. Once more with AP ability, of course, want to scare your W ability. Very interesting. Please just stay away. It's so dangerous. Like, yeah, she needs those kills. She's the ADC. But taking that risk is not worth it. Just let someone else take that kill if you run into the danger of dying. Okay, so why did I not go for the blue buff immediately? The Scuttler is about to spawn and it has higher priority. Also, I would love to take that red buff, but Diana's back up. Ooh, she's at top lane. Blitzcrank wants to kill something. So let's see if we can turn it around. And actually... Yo, frame rate! What are you doing? Nice! I thought, okay, my ult will not deal enough damage and I needed to Q her again after that, but holy... Ah, nice, I'm gonna clickbait so much with this and I'm not sorry. Nice. Okay, amazing. Yeah, but it's not because I'm building a Riftmaker, it's actually because I'm because I'm fed like crazy. Let's admit that here. That's the important part. Yep, and that's the problem. I had no spell ready, so my Omni... That's the thing. If I don't have this ult ready, I'm basically a sitting duck once my consumer's out. Because I couldn't refill my health there. And I think I used my consumer immediately when I should have used it after being below 50% health, and because then it would actually increase my healing by 50%. Anyway, we are now getting these two items, which means we get, because Magi's counts as a full item, we get another 2% only vamp at 8 ability power. And then we actually want some magic resistance, I think. Nice. Drake is spawning. I didn't get the Rift Herald, but it's late now. It's fine though. But normally you would not want to skip out on Rift Heralds, of course. Okay, so my pink water Drake got cleared, and because I'm not good at this game, I didn't buy another one. But I still got downtime until the Drake spawns, so I'm looking for that Raptor camp. It's not that. Then maybe I can get a kill on Ziggs. Because right now the entire enemy team is alive. And taking the objective while that is the case is not exactly the best call. Also, I love those 15 stacks with Dark Harvest. Yeah, oh, I should have said that. I went for Dark Harvest here because, well, once more it's the AP build. And having Face Wash, I would need to try it out, honestly. Oh, this might be beautiful. Okay, she's not going for it. Good on her, because she just got one-shotted once before. And also she can check that with E, which is the reason why I didn't want to stay there as well. Nice. Get that. Once more. I hate this ward, it doesn't do anything. Nice, Phil's online. The guy that reverses in a roundabout. I hope he's fine with me saying that. No, seriously, he's one of the smartest guys that I know, but that brain fart. Yes, I think I will actually do another game fill. Yes, I do. But only one, since I'm out with the boys. Afterwards. Ooh. Hello, MF. This must be disgusting. Yeah, that's fine. I got 2 Dark Harvest procs up there, increasing my Dark Harvest damage in total by 300, which feels really, really good. You're leading with Drakes, not with Hells, just Drakes, and Towers. So right now we're absolutely in the winning position here. And if we play this correctly, we should have no way of losing this. If. Stay out of that center. Oh, come on. Yo, this was the worst way I ever did that. Because if I had done this correctly, I would have had the active hitbox right. I would have had the active hitbox right on top of... What was that? Right on top of Diana. I think it was the mix of Leandries. No, I don't get it. Anyway, I would have had the hitbox on top of Diana. And then, of course, I would have easily killed her. Instead, I needed to flash, which was really, really bad. 3 of them are down. Let's go Baron. Especially since the jungle is dead as well. I'm getting spammed with messages right now. Oh no, I have so many friends. Team. 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 Baron is the best call right now. Still too dead of them. Your creeps aren't worth a Baron. I hate this so much when they do that. Look. Oh, a jungle camp. Yeah, this will win me the game. No, it won't. I love that it is a straight 1k heal on my Q right now. It just looks amazing. Which means, since your healing gets increased by 50%, it makes no sense, this number. But yeah, see? 3 Baron, since 3 of the... Well, 2 afterwards, but 3 of them were down, and that's the moment you go for Baron. Because it took a long time, but this would have been way faster if my team just did it. Okay, so, and we toss 50% extra. This makes no sense. I get 1k heal, and restoring 50, 158. Plus 50%. No increased healing here. Oh, Omni Ramp occurs. My mistake. Do I actually want to go that way for magic resistance? No, I don't. I'm instead going for the Banshee's Veil, since it is the AP option there. And now with Baron we should actually push lanes. Surprise. If you have a Baron and just farm the jungle, well, I would love to do this right now. I would waste my Baron, and thus I can't do it. So right now we are basically in the late game, if you ask me, since we already took a Baron here. Our damage is just crazy. I'm not even getting to the true damage part of this thing right now, by the way. Like, I'm getting the increased damage, but I'm not getting the max increased damage, which is only 9%. As a slight reminder, Utica is also only 9%, and, well, Assassins love to take it because it's still pretty good. I can't stay there. I have no clue where the enemies are, even while... Oh, boy. Even while I actually know that they don't have vision in there. It's just way too risky since I don't know what lurks behind them. And here I think I need to maybe help out the Warwick, which is the reason why I'm standing here in position to roll in the snowball. But it seems I can just go for my jungle camps over here right now, which is actually the wrong choice. I need to push with Baron. I just wasted half a Baron trying to get kills in the jungle when I should have been pushing. Yeah, that's better. I would love to see it split. I hope they get it, but I need to move towards Drake, like right now. Can I take down this ward? Who's behind Blitzcrank? No one. We just saw Diana and MF over here. But Set is missing. And there he is. Okay, we are fine here. And again, I need to now take the Drake. We are all wasting the Baron. Nice. Ooh. Can she survive this? Give me a second. I need to use my snowballs here. Yeah, no one is on the actual objective, but just fighting. And fighting here is the bad choice. If we would just wrap things up with our Baron, it would have been way better, but taking the string is also important. And again, fighting over there is stupid. Now I need to smite, because I know where every enemy is, and then I can keep it for a fight that I might need it in. And because now we essentially wasted our entire Baron, I'm just recalling, get the Banshees away, and come back way stronger. For example, like, Set can't pull me in, or just raw ult me. And now I want that snowball item. First, a word from our sponsor. No, this won't happen. Not until I've reached like way more subs. Even Phil isn't sponsored yet, I think. Which is crazy in my eyes because he's like at what, 30k already? He's almost at 40k by now and he has no sponsor. And then I've just seen a meme today where it went like, YouTubers update reached 1k subs. Wait, what? Not VPN, Skillshare. Oh, okay.
Everyone knows heroes are brave, and they hit stuff really hard, but only I know.
This is 2 wands for free, increasing my vision score by a whooping 4. Was revealed 2. This is dangerous, by the way. What is it? That Q just dealt 700 damage. Because of... Oh, he has no magic resistance. Nice. Yeah, you're dead, man. Aww. My Q animation and my E went out, but I couldn't get the kill though. Also, it's probably better on whoever just got that. I forgot to answer him. I hope he's not in-game. And... he is not. Okay. If he knew how hard I'm stomping right now and have struggled with finishing, because with this amount of speed I have, I should be able to do way more, but since I'm playing AP Nunu, I just can't force fights like I would love to. But I can of course pick up the enemy assassin because he's not able to do the same damage as I do. We get that MF. Yeah, she's walking right into it, isn't she? Not exactly. She's gonna ult though. Yeah, I told you. And that's another one. Almost having our Magus fully stacked now. By the way, Magus is like... even Darksteel already. Darksteel is the best gold efficiency you can get in this game, I think. It is already gold efficient, like 130% I think, or something along those lines. Just by the war stats that it provides. And fully stacked, it gives you another, what was that? 10, 50, 1k gold in value, because one amplifying tune, which is 20 AP, costs 435 gold, and 50 AP does roughly cost 1k gold. Honestly, I'm just moving around and not doing anything, because I'm too scared that the enemy might be defending their base, and if I'm attacking that thing alone, I will most likely die. And now, our ADC and top lane are dead, which means we can't really take any fights. Even though the enemy... oh, okay. MF is not with them, which means we actually have a chance of maybe doing something. Yep. Don't go any further. I can't take that ward, because, well, as you see, there's people lurking behind. And if I had went for that, I would most likely have been dead. I would have most likely died. That's the right way to word it. Okay, so that means we just take out another jungle camp here. Where's our pink ward? Yeah, that's fine. They don't have any vision beyond this point right now, because it's too hard for them to get up there. Maybe on the bottom side of the jungle, but ooh, no. I would have loved to roll that snowball onto the MF, but then I would have died. Nice. That's a good pick. That's a really good pick. That's a magic carry. Or whatever they APC, or however you want to call it. And this allows us to at least take Baron, and since we don't have a wave to push in with, Baron is the right call. And then we can take the Clouds right afterwards. I think it even more, since our team is once more farming. Well, not exactly farming, but I just don't want them to stay in lane and not do the Baron. This Warwick there and Akali right now are fine, because we can actually take it with those 2-3 guys. But I definitely want the DPS from Ashe on this thing, or else it takes too long. And we see Diana trying to do the Cloud Break there, which we will actually prevent pretty easily. And also because of that, I don't want to use my smite, since it takes me roughly less than... I can't put my camera. It takes me less than 15 seconds to get there, and probably it also takes Diana less than 15 seconds to get a Cloud Drake. So let's check. Is she over there? Well, not exactly, but she just wasted her chance of killing me because she ulted immediately. Okay, that was a Zhonya's, and that's the kill on her. Cloud Drake, please don't. Wow, that's a nice shield. And yeah, that's Cloudbreak as well. Diana trying to solo something, which she absolutely can't do because I'm way too strong for her. And maybe this time we actually push with down.
Only hurt people 'cause there's something
This no. Just one big magic ward? I don't think that's worth it. Yo, what? Lichbane just dealing 1k damage. Lichbane plus empowered Akali hit, of course. Mine. Yoink.
I learned how to fight for myself. That's not weird.
Thank you, Ziggs, for making me stay in combat. Which increases my damage by 3%. Just... This is the reason, or this is where I actually love having a split push, because Ziggs has so much wave clear that we can't really pressure those lanes efficiently. And if, let's say, Warwick went for the bottom lane, we now would have a chance to properly split push, and Ziggs can only focus on clearing one lane. And he's the guy that absolutely has all that clearing. Ooh, close. Good Gayfos. And there was no need for me to Q that, but I wanted to.
When you close your eyes,
And honestly, it's better that Ashe gets it because she's the AD carry. Carries in farm, big surprise.
that's how you know what
What's he even doing? Okay, he's trying to get the top lane tower, that's fine. That's actually good. But let's say that Akali, for example, went for bottom lane, pushed as Raven, and then the enemy would actually need to split up, which they are doing right now. And now we can properly push 3 lanes even, because we are ahead and have Baron.
steps is a snoring.
Get those creeps here. And with this wave we should finally push the tower here. Get top lane tower as well, because they can't defend that. Yeah. Love it. Yeah. And as I've said, we get the tower. I can't ult yet. Need to flash, because I did a wrong move there. And yes, this might have actually killed me. Now we can go in because Diana has no ult. Kill her off. And also, not exactly kill the MF, but pressure her into going at the absolutely worst place where she doesn't want to be and finish off this game. But I would love to also build. Like, I could go back right now just to finish the Rabadons and then not clickbait with it. But no, I'm going with the Riftmaker one-shot that I did on him because that was so juicy. I loved it. But yeah, my abilities... No way. Increased damage from Omni... I have no clue how it does 700 damage with that one Q. Was there a Dark Harvest proc as well? It doesn't even do 700 right now. Once more, I can't just force fights with this build because I'm not as tanky. But I can certainly take down these towers. These AP builds actually deal a ton of damage to towers and other structures. Alright, let's check the damage. And oh, come on. They stealed my spotlight, but this build, I would need to practice it or test it a lot more. But it seems pretty good, honestly, and if you liked Riftmaker just now, hit the like and subscribe button. See ya!